Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. My name is Spade, and today we're going to be doing more battles with Barbaracle and friends. And let's see what kind of matchup are we going to be up against today. Alright, let's see. There's Ferrothorn, there's Lag and everything. But, okay, some sort of sand team. Okay, he says hi to BT. Righty. Music, why you do this? Can it work now? Alright. But, I'll lead with Genesect, because that matches up pretty well against anything on his team, really. Because I can U-turn on Tyranitar or Iron-Headed, I can go for the Flamethrower on these guys, I can U-turn or Iron-Head the Goodra, I can Flamethrower that guy, I can just U-turn on the Gastro. And if he stays in, this is gonna do a massive amount of damage. I love Choice Banded Genesect. I'm so glad I can use it again. I have to see how long this Pokemon is gonna be lasting in the OU series. It's going to get banned in this generation too. It's a Pokemon that's extremely difficult to counter, really. It has an awesome move pool. It can go physical, special. It's really difficult to know what are the moves of choice it's gonna be having, so there is that. But I'll just go into my Trevenant as he goes for the recover, just to scout what I'm going to be doing. And I think I'll just go for the sub. He may have Ice Beam, but that's pretty much the worst thing that he could have. So whatever the case is, the best move of choice in this situation is really just to go for the sub and scout, as he may just be switching out too, so. But yeah, would be lovely to go for the sub on his Toxic, but he actually switches out into his Goodra. Goodra is a special monster with an awesome move pool. But yeah, he's got the Flamethrower. Don't necessarily want to be taking that, so what I could do is go into my Adamatis, as he actually switches out and goes into his Karamori. He most likely wants to be setting up some hazards. And what I could do here is go into my Genesect, because I can force him out clearing the Flamethrower. So I'll just go for the U-turn regardless of what he does. He may want to be switching out. I don't know if I should be running like Blaze Kick on this thing, but like I'm still so old school. Because I think Genesect with the event moves, it gets the Blaze Kick. But, oh, he's got Gooey, so that's awesome to know. But I'm going to be switching out, so that doesn't even matter one bit. Now, I got a few options here, but I should probably just opt to knock this thing out. Possibly by going into my Garchomp, or then just going into Barbaracle to... I'll just go into my Barbaracle. Probably shouldn't have done that. Watch me miss my Stone Edge. Oh, there we go. Lucky dodge. Alright. That's nice to have Goodra out of the way, because it has a great special move pool, and it's, on that aspect, kinda difficult to switch into, and I don't want to go into Adamatis, because I can't get any momentum with that, because he's got a bunch of Steel types, which I really cannot touch at all. So, now he's going to go in his Ferrothorn, and he's probably going to be setting up more hazards. So, what I'll do is go into my Trevenant, as he actually goes for the Thunder Wave, which is alright, because I can still just get rid of it by going for the, whatchamacallit. Oh. But of course that happens. So what I'll do is I'll go into my Gliscor now, as he goes for some spikes, and at this point the entry hazards are starting to rack up too much for my comfort, so what I'll do is just go for the Defog. Get rid of all those hazards. Just like that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well now, I'm not sure what is he planning to do exactly. What I could do, well, he's probably gonna be setting up more hazards, or then just going for the. I think I'll just go into my Genesect again, and this time, well, I do have the mind games again, but he does switch out directly. So what I'll just do is go for the U-turn again on this Gastrodon. It's not gonna do as much as it did earlier, but he actually also switched out in his Ferrothorn, so that works out. He's got the Rocky Helmet going on. Alright. Well, I could go into Adamatis and get rid of the, get rid of those, get just rid of the, Parahacks on my Trevenant. Or I could just go into Trevenant because I can still take on a Ferrothorn just fine. And by the looks of it, he's not carrying Gyro Ball, or if he does, it's not gonna be doing anything, so I should have a free sub up here. And there we go. There's my substitute. I can get my Citrus Berry thanks to his Sandstorm, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna lead sheet the Tyranitar. Nice. Now, however, Skarmory may just go for the Whirlwind, I'm pretty sure. I don't necessarily want to go for the, yeah, he does go for the Whirlwind. But yeah, I just didn't want to... What? 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 What did... What did just happen? I went for Shadow Claw. Did he have... Oh, he had the right card. That's right. Well, that was interesting. Okay, I was really confused. Like, what? Double Whirlwind? What happened there? Okay, yeah. Alright, gotcha. But I think I'll still just go back into Genesect as he goes into his Gastro again. But I think I'll just go for the U-turn. This time he does decide to stay in. So let's just go into Trevenant again. As he just goes for the safe recover. Alright. Well, I think I'll just go straight for the lead seed. Okay, he switches out in his Ferrothorn. Okay, well that's fine. And then he switches out in T-Tar. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't get my Harvest this turn. I don't know if Sand affects Harvest, because I think in Sun, like, you have a better chance to get off the Harvest. But there we go. You get it now. As he Mega Evolves his Tyranitar, goes for the Crunch. And of course I end up getting paralyzed, so I can't get off my lead seed, which would have been nice, but what can you do? He may end up going for the Pursuit, but he doesn't, so that's awesome. I doubt he has Fire, Ice Punch. So I should be fine here. With my Gliscor, just gonna go for the Earthquake, and Crunch doesn't really do that much. But at the same time, I cannot 3KO him because Mega Tyranitar is just so damn bulky. But what I can actually do, although I'm pretty sure he's just gonna. All right, well this works out nicely. I just went for the U-turn, and right now, let's just go back into Genesect. And I think this turn I could just go for the Flamethrower because I've been only using U-turn so far, and I haven't even revealed a special move. So he could be staying in, or he could be going into Ferrothorn. Nice! Nice. So get rid of that nuisance. That works out nicely. And then he's gonna go into T-Tar again. And without a doubt, gonna be Dragon Dancing, but what I'll do this turn is go into my Scarf, the Garchomp. And he may want to switch out into his Skarmory, but then again, I guess a lot of people don't know about Scarf Garchomp because they expect it to be like Mega and stuff. And why would he go into Excadrill is beyond me, because... Oh, he has Focus Sash. Right. I was hoping I would just knock it out, but I guess not. But still, I get a bunch of damage. I hit him down with a Sash, so... I don't know. And I'm free to go for the U-turn. And either knock this thing out, which I do, or then get the Switch Initiative, which I don't get. So, there we go, knock that out, and he has really no choice to do anything, so he's just gonna run, and we're gonna find another match. But Genesect, gotta love it. It's really difficult to know what it's up against, and it was really able to get me some good momentum, knock out the Ferrothorn and everything. So, yeah, there we go. But what do we got going on right now? Let's lead with Genesect anyways. He's either going to lead with Donphan or his own Genesect, or he could do something completely different, but he doesn't. And he's most likely Scarf, but he may just go for the U-turn. But what is he? He's either going to go for the Flamethrower, or then just go for that U-turn. But I don't want to risk the chance of him... Oh. Well, I end up getting critted, so that's wonderful right there. Probably don't want to stay in here again, so I think I'll just go into my Adamantis just in case, but he actually switches out into Donphan, and he's going to be setting up hazards, and I'm going to put up a Toxic on him. That's going to keep his Sturdy broken for the rest of the game, although he may have like a little bit of support with his Potable, but we shall see. Most likely is a Calm Mind user, I would say. Well, anyways, I think I'll just go for the Wish. He's either going to EQ or Roar, or then just switch out into... I don't know what he could switch into. Well, he does have plenty of options. I don't really know what his team really does. He may just go into the table and start like Calm Minding on me, so that is definitely an option. But I think this is a good as ever of an opportunity to go into my Gliscor. But he does predict that, but I still live that because it's an Ice Shard from Donphan. It's just really pathetic, as you saw, which is a real shame. Donphan is not really a great Dragon Slayer as Mamoswine is. Mamoswine has, I think it has higher attack, and another crit. Gliscor, this is not really your day. What's going on here? What is going on here? But I did just want to get rid of those hazards. And now, he's either going to... I think I'll just, whatever happens, I'll just go into my Genesect. I don't want to take an extra Ice Shard if I don't have to. But he does just opt to go for the Stealth Rock again. But I can still get some good momentum going on, because he's either forced to let Donphan die or give me the Switch initiative here. As I go for the U-turn, and as the Toxic is starting to take its toll really on this Donphan, so yeah. It's not too bad of a situation to be in. And he's gonna go into his own Genesect. Alrighty. He's gonna get some good damage on it. And I think I could actually just... I think I'll just go into my Adamantis. Although he did just get an attack boost, which I wasn't really paying attention to. But Adamantis has Protect, so I'll get you... Well, he has no reason to go for any other move besides U-turn. Because he can't really hit me with anything else. But, I do get to scout for that. I think I can... Yeah, I can definitely live that, but I get critted again. What's up with the critical hits? Thank goodness they are nerfed in this generation with 1.5. tons of damage, but now I'm up against the Fable, which is kind of scary, and it might be starting to calm mind on me, so I'll just go into... Alright, he's actually got Cosmic Power. Well, I'm not sure what I'm up against, but I can go for the Iron Head, which is stab and now super effective, because Clefable, of course, is Fairy type. And this will do a bunch of damage to really anything on his team, except for potentially physically defensive Zapdos, but he actually decides to stay in. Not sure if that could matter, but I'm glad that I got it. Because it's payback! And now I'm kind of in an awkward situation again. Because he could just go for the U-turn again. Should I make a stupid prediction and just stay in here? I could use Genesect still, but I'm gonna make a stupid move and stay in. As he does go for the U-turn. Yeah, it's just, like, the chances of him going for the U-turn were pretty high. That's why I wanted to stay in, but at the same time it was kind of pointless for him to take the risk. But, okay, he goes into his Arcanine and has the Intimidate. I wish I had Rocks up, but I don't have Rocks even on this team. Because I'm playing with Defog and Shenanigans. But... At this point, I'm kind of free to spam Outrage, because even the Genesect is going to get 2-hit KO'd by it. So I could go into my Guard Jump. Or I could go into Gliscor. Do I want to do that? He's gonna be able to 2-hit KO me and most likely outspeed me. I'll go into Guard Jump. I'll go into good old Jump. Oh, is this thing most likely banded? Kinda looks like it. What? I'll still just go for the EQ because I don't want to get locked into Outrage yet. Even though I could do that, but still no. And he does have the not the Mamoswine. Yeah, it's not as great as Mamoswine. It is still the Donphan out there. And then, you know, if I lock myself into Outrage now and he just stays in, he's free to revenge kill me, and I would rather not let that happen, as a Scarf Guard Jump is going to be really useful. And I can potentially revenge kill the Dragonite, which is going to be setting up like Dragon Dances and stuff, so there is that. But yeah, he does have a few options here, but he can't be absolutely certain what I'm going to lock myself into, so he does kind of have to make the decision. You know, what is he going to potentially sack, or is he going to predict something? And he does make the correct prediction by going into Zapdos. Well, what in the world is Zapdos going to be doing? He could, like, set up a sub. He could have Heat Wave. I'm not sure if this thing is, like, defensive or offensive. I'll go to my Gliscor, which is not really smart at all. But I kind of just had a hunch that he would be more defensive. And he could still go for like Heat Wave and potentially knock me out, because Gliscor is not the most especially defensive Pokemon of all time. But he actually also to switch out and goes into his Donphan. So that's cool. Alright. Now, I do have a chance to keep the hazards off the field. So I would kind of like to do that. EQ is not going to kill, but I'm still going to go for it. And he actually goes for the Ice Shard. Alright. That works out nicely, because now I don't need to worry about hazards in the field anymore. So, that is pretty nice. And just go for the EQ. And he's not even going to be able to knock me out with his Ice Shard, so unless he crits me again. So there's that, but at least I don't need to worry about Donphan and its hazard shenanigans anymore, so that is pretty nice. Now what is he going to go into now? Most likely Genesect. think I could go... I'll go into my Scarf Garchomp. As he does go into that Genesect. And now I do have a great chance to kill him with Fire Blast. He may switch out, but still gonna make the safe move here. Would be so nice to get rid of this thing. Then I'd be absolutely free to spam Outrage, because I don't need to worry about this thing taking one Outrage. But he's most likely going to switch out. But I'm not sure if he knows that I'm Scarfed at this point. He may still be thinking that this is a Mega Garchomp. So he could as well go for the Ice Beam. What? Game, why you do this? Why you do this? Well, he is locked into Ice Beam, so I could go in Barbarical, but at the same time he's got the Multi-Spell Dragonite. Screw it. Let's do it. Go Barbarical! You better one-shot that Multi-Spell Dragonite, although it is a stab super effective move coming from +2 Barbarical. But I guess if he's like defensive Dragonites somehow, I don't know. He could potentially take it, I guess. But yeah, whatever. Let's do this. I can at least outspeed everything on his team, and hopefully. Why you do this game? And now he's gonna go in his Arcanine as a Death Fodder to get off the Intimidate. This sucks. Like, why can I'm missing everything and getting critted and. Oh man, this is the fun times with Pokemon and hacks. But you know, it's part of the game. Oh man, this Zapdos would have been so dead. But now he can actually save his Zapdos and still, like, potentially, like, whatever. At least I'll get a couple of kills here, so. Now he's most certainly going to go into Arcanine to get off that Intimidate. I'm pretty sure. So that, yeah. But at least I'm glad he didn't go for like Thunderbolt. That would have sucked. I would have just outright lost my Barbarical. And again, he may have been just thinking that I have a Focus Sash. Some people tend to do that. Because you know, it's kind of easier to get rid of hazards with something like Defog. So there is that. But I will just wait and see, I guess. And there's the Arcanine. And I'll just go for the Razor Shell because at least it is a tad bit more accurate than the whatchamacallit Stone Edge. So I can knock that out. He's gonna go into Dragonite. I'm still at +1, so I am going to go for the Stone Edge. Thank goodness it does land. And yeah, I kind of wish that I had my my whatchamacallit Scarf Garchomp at this point, but I don't. So that kind of sucks. But I think what I'll just go for the Iron Head. Alright. But now he's kind of... Thank goodness he gets an attack boost. So that's kind of awesome. But I have no choice to stay in here. But yeah, of course he is Scarfed, but at least he has that attack boost. Which means I should be able to go into my Trevenant and take one Flamethrower. And that's a crit too. But still I didn't do really too much. This is a specially defensive Trevenant, for that matter. And I think I could just That one did like 60, but that was... I'll sub down. I'll sub down. I get burned. Why? Why? Alright. I think I might as well kill myself right now. Alright. And then I can just protect for the win with my Adamatis, but it wasn't a haxy match to say the least, but you know, it's fun time with Pokemon, and I guess made the match more interesting. But this is what kind of shenanigans we got going on today, so thank you so much for watching, and I might do a few more battles with this team, or I might be trying out a new team next time. Who knows? But we will figure that out next time. Until then, this is Spade signing out. Peace.